Pediatricians in the state of Florida are lashing out against our authoritarian far-right governor Ron DeSantis and his hand-picked lapdog Surgeon General Joseph Ladapo. In case you're not familiar with what's happening down here in this hellhole we call the Sunshine State, recently DeSantis and Ladapo had their little COVID theater meeting, which DeSantis swears he wants to end COVID theater, but he's the only one engaging in it, in front of the cameras, on a TV set, literally engaging in theater about COVID. But either way, they met with these quack doctors who said, yeah, you don't have to have kids vaccinated. So DeSantis and Ladapo came out and said that Florida is officially not recommending that you vaccinate your healthy children for COVID-19. First state in the country to do that against literally all medical advice, including that coming from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. And now pediatricians are sounding the alarm about how dangerous this idiotic idea is. Recently, the good folks over at Mother Jones spoke to some pediatricians here in the state of Florida, leading the charge, and this is what they had to say. This is from Dr. Lisa Gwynn, who said that the comments, were irresponsible. There's widespread consensus among medical and public health experts about the life-saving benefits of this vaccine. The Surgeon General's comments today misrepresent the benefits of the vaccine, which has been proven to prevent serious illness, hospitalizations, and long-term symptoms from COVID-19 in children and adolescents, including those who are otherwise healthy. Another pediatrician, Dr. Robin Strauss, had this to say. Our practice is in an upscale neighborhood, but we still take Medicaid, so we do have people who are underserved. Politically, we're very mixed. I really am very impressed with the number of older kids in the 12 to 18 range who have been vaccinated. I would say probably that for those in the 5 to 11 group, it's not great, maybe 30%. It's definitely a challenge getting the younger ones vaccinated. Everything has become so partisan. The majority of my patients know which side of the aisle I sit on. Nobody ever knew what my political opinions were even 5 years ago. My opinions are based on the science because I'm a pediatrician. Strauss continues, by the way. The Surgeon General's not a pediatrician. He came in with preconceived prejudices. He's part of the anti-vaccine, anti-COVID science group. I always have listened to the American Academy of Pediatrics, to the experts, who are all saying to get children vaccinated. This governor, this administration, they have a predetermined prejudice against the vaccine. Same with masks. I still advocate for masks, despite the schools dropping the mask mandates, because people have a lot of factors to consider. If there's somebody at risk in your home, if the kid is around grandparents a lot, it's something we do for the greater good. People are like, the masks are ridiculous. You don't need a mask. People still walk into our office without masks. We hand them out. No one's allowed in our office without a mask. These are going to be tough conversations. I can't get into fights with people. All I can do is give them the information, the science, which is not what's being given by the Florida Department of Health. Now, I know that's a long statement, but I had to read it all to really give you the impact. Because Ron DeSantis, Joseph Ladapo, they get to go out there and make these grand declarations, then they get to disappear and go do whatever the hell they want. They aren't the ones who deal with the ramifications of this. And I can guarantee you every member of that DeSantis household is vaccinated. I promise you that. Like, you can't convince me otherwise. Ladapo, not so sure. He seems like a bit of a quack, so I seriously doubt he got the vaccine. But otherwise, other than that, they don't have to be confronted with the sick kids. They don't have to deal with the long haulers, the children who come in with long haul COVID, which, yes, is a thing. They don't get inundated with phone calls. They don't have to fight the people about whether or not they want to wear a mask in their office. No. It's so easy, by the way, to sit in a seat of power from afar and issue these edicts that the rest of the people have to follow because you aren't the one that has to deal with the ramifications. But hopefully we change that, right? Ron DeSantis can deal with these ramifications when the election comes in November. But I don't have enough faith in this state anymore to think that we're going to throw him out of office. I truly don't. The man is a threat to so many people in this state. Women, minorities, the LGBTQ community, and now children, and of course teachers, librarians. I mean, the list is endless of the people this administration has targeted. Basically, if you're not a straight white man, you've been targeted negatively by this DeSantis administration. That's what we're dealing with. And the only way to stop it is to vote him out, and I don't have enough faith in this state to even think that that's going to happen. Hey everyone, this is Aspen. And did you know that for the low cost of $0 per day, you can subscribe to the Fair and Balanced YouTube channel? We also encourage you to like, comment, and share, but again, click that subscribe button and help Aspen not be so grumpy.